So the Houston Rockets picked Jabari Smith Jr. at number 3 in the 2022 NBA draft and immediately gained a tremendous amount of value to this young Rockets team. Being a stat sheet stuffer, Jabari can space the floor on offense with the 3 alongside with his patience and touch inside. Defensively, we can look at Smith as a hybrid type of big who can sit down and guard 3 through 5, and if he has to step out on the perimeter, then he has the tools to comfortably keep up with smaller guards. During his 1 year at Auburn, Jabari put up averages of 17 points, 7.4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1.1 steal a game, all while maintaining shooting splits of 42% from the field and also shooting right around 80% from the stripe. So if you were to judge just by looking at the box score, you could honestly see the amount of value that Jabari has as a player, and this Rockets team is needing a forward who can do it on both ends of the floor while spacing the offense with the 3-point threat. Now Jabari doesn't have the tightest handle that's going to break defenders off, but he has a composed handle and also excels at getting shots up off the catch. Seeing plays like this is what makes you see the potential he has as a creator off the dribble, as he shows composure on his way to the rim. His jumper is super smooth, and with his length, it's very hard to bother him when contesting gets shot. And with the height that he has, it's very valuable to a team that he can shoot just as good on the move as he does stationary. Here you can see Jabari flash into the paint from the weak side, and once catching, he rises up over the defender and is unbothered by the contest and knocks it down. If we look at his 3-point percentages, he drained 42% of his 188 attempts of the year. The pick and pop option will be great for this Houston team with KPJ, Jalen Green, and Josh Christopher as ball handlers to utilize Jabari on the offensive end. And if the defense collapses off the ball handlers attacking the paint, then Jabari will be able to make them pay. Connecting on 48% of his right wing threes and 45% of his left wing threes, Jabari will be a scary threat if defenders decide to just neglect him. Here you see Christopher attack the middle of the floor, and once Jabari's man helps down, Josh kicks it out and Smith sinks the 3. What's pretty eye-catching is that at Auburn, Jabari took a large percentage of his shots outside the paint. 75% of his shot diet came from the mid-range and beyond the arc. If not spacing the floor after making defenders worry about him being a threat from deep, Jabari is very patient and methodical when making his moves down low. Looking discomposed as a rookie is great for a team that needs players that are going to immediately make an impact on the floor. With only 25% of his shots coming from the inside, hopefully Jabari can up the shot attempts near the rim as his NBA career progresses. Standing at 6'10", his length with his large frame is what makes him a defensive savant at an early age. Having great lateral quickness on the perimeter and using the length of his to his advantage is a key aspect of his versatility on the defensive end. Jabari gets wide and low into his defensive stance on the perimeter, but is able to slide his feet quickly to stay with the defender, then extends out to send this shot flying out of bounds. Not being the most intimidating shot blocker, Jabari still posed a slight threat down low, blocking 35 shots during his season at Auburn, and that resulted in the 11th most in the SEC. You see the patience he has as Chet tries to make the move down low. Jabari stays on his feet and uses his verticality instead of jumping to use to his advantage to block this shot. Showing the quickness and defensive IQ here, Jabari notices the slip off the screen and quickly gets over to send this shot at the rim. And once again, you see Jabari rotate over to stop the easy dunk, but this time he shows the athleticism by snatching this ball right out of the defender's hands in midair. This type of defense from a 6'10" forward is amazing. The agility will give him an advantage over most forwards his size, and will allow him to keep up with smaller guards all over the court. The Rockets don't have a defensive threat with this amount of athleticism, so this is a great skill Smith brings to this team. Only going to get stronger and faster throughout his NBA career, it'll be interesting to see just how good Jabari's defense will be. With a lot of tools in his bag from the offensive end to the defensive end, Jabari is looking like he will be a very good player. Playmaking and ball handling will be key aspects of his game that he will definitely need to work on, but with the base that he has, he is really starting off in a good position. I don't want to say too much just yet, as it is just summer league and his college games that we have all seen, but with this young Rockets team filled with talent up and down the roster, I hope Jabari will fit right in and uplift this team. If you enjoyed this video, watch this video over Josh Christopher and why he is a key piece to this Rockets team, or you can watch this Rockets video over Sengun, KPJ, and Jalen Green, where I dive into all the aspects where they will help this team. So sit back and I'll see you in the next video.